Okay, guys. So today we're gonna be testing this heatsink that I promised you to test. So this is my peltier plate. I know I know what I'm supposed how to build it because I've already built uh this setup before. I will show you. This is what I did. So I had we'll compare both units. This unit is definitely larger. So I don't think it's a fair comparison because the heatsinks is larger, heavier, and but it just gives you an idea. Okay, so we have a larger fan also, so everything is large. um, with this unit I did use thermal grease to make contact with the peltier plate with the to contact the peltier plate with the heatsink. That's what you're supposed to use. However, with this one I didn't use any thermal grease. I just use a regular um, what do you call this, modeling clay, like this one from the dollar store. Yeah, so I use modeling clay just at the edges, not at the bottom or anything, just at the edges to hold the plate. But I noticed while I was doing this, I noticed there was some problem. It's not the peltier plate is not adhering to the surface. The problem is because this heat sink it doesn't have a flat surface, so some of the areas are not contacting properly, and it's okay. For my next design I will fix this issue for sure. I will make it more flat, but I try to make it contact as much of the surface on the heatsink as possible. I did try to do that, and by removing the thermal grease, I guess because the thermal grease is not gonna make it more conductive. From my understanding, um, it's just to allow the plate to attach, and it removes some of the conductivity of the heat. The thermal, I believe so. Yeah, I believe the thermal grease will remove some of the conductivity. Is not as because you have to read about the property of that grease. Every grease is different, whichever whatever brand you buy, and some of them are better conductive than others. So I did my research on that before. So I decided without the grease, so you'll have better contact, I guess, surface to surface contact. And but the problem is it's not attaching. As you guys can see, it's not attaching properly. It's You can't see it, actually you can't see it in the video, but I could see it when I because the surface you could see here is not flat. See, it's bent. So anyways, the fan, you could screw it in, but I decided to do this quickly for the experiment, the sake of the experiment. I just put modeling clay to hold it. um Compare the fan size between this and this. Yeah, so it's not a fair comparison, guys. Okay, but just to show you, give you an idea. Okay, we'll see how. Let's test this unit first, the one. um I want to test this unit first. Okay, so this is the one I built before. I just want to see what is the temperature I could get, and I will get from this for running it at the same voltage. Well, it could take 12 volt, but I don't want to run it high because I don't want to do because since it's just experimental, I don't want to do too high. I don't want to set the voltage high. So what I will do in this case, turn on my hookup, everything up. Okay, just hook it up. I don't want them to make to short out. Also, that's also another issue I'm worried about. Uh, okay, so I believe, yeah, I don't. If I don't touch it, it's not gonna short out. Okay, so run it. So the fan is not running here for some reason. Did it burn? Oh god damn it. Oh yeah, I think it's a 12-volt fan, that's why. So I would probably have to crank it up to 12. I have no choice in that. Okay, I'll crank it up to 12, and we will go from there. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Come on, crank up. So it's not cranking for some reason. Is it burnt? I could feel the peltier plate is getting cold, but nowhere the fan is moving. Okay, that's not good then. That means the fan is something wrong with the fan. Maybe the fan's not working, so I can't do the comparison today, guys. Yeah, I can't do it. Yeah. Okay, so what we're gonna do? Yeah, it's actually spinning. I could see it, but I don't hear it. Okay, it is working, but it's not powerful. For goddamn, why it's not? And I can't change the voltage more than 3.9. What the hell is going on? Okay, here we go. Here we go. I'm gonna change it. We have 12 volt approximate. I don't want more than 12. No. Go down a little bit. Go down a little. Yeah, it's kind of hard to set it up. I want it exactly at 12. Exact setup, exact everything. Okay, so fan is running. I just don't want these things to touch. Alright, we got it to run. The 12 volt. We have the thermometer gun just to see what's the temperature now. Let it run for a minute and see. Well, the test is for a minute. I'm gonna keep it for a minute just to get an average of how cold it's getting. Okay, so it's averaging about, I don't know, what is it, 20, 16? It keeps jumping, so I don't know how this thing works because it's not, I'm not getting a constant temperature. Well, maybe what I should do actually, use my oh well, I'm getting about 5, close to 5. Is that a fair to say? 5, 3. It's gonna keep getting colder, of course. I think minus something if you let it. You get the point. It will go to 0 for sure, or below 0. Okay, so it's working. This one is working. We know for sure. It's cold. I could feel it cold. All right, so turn it off. Now we're gonna test the second unit. Okay. All right, the one I just did. All right. So now, yeah. So this is the one I'm just gonna test right now. I don't know how this will handle 12 volt. You guys think it's gonna handle 12 volt? All right. Doesn't look that powerful to me. Oh, just to be fair, because that one had a little heatsink on top. Yeah, just make it like that. Put a small heatsink on top here. There you have it. Now, okay guys, you ready? All right, turn it on. The fan doesn't seem to be running. Yeah, this fan is not running. Is it getting cold? It's not getting cold. God damn. Maybe something wrong with the connection. Okay, you know what? Just let me try to fix it first. I thought the fan works. I thought. But let me try a lower temperature. You think it's a lower temperature is gonna make it work? I don't know. See, you could see it run for a little bit, maybe a lower voltage. The fan is somehow a little bit not complying with me today. Oh, let me test the fan alone, I guess, without the heatsink. God damn it. This fan is not good at all now. Okay, so we'll test the fan. We'll see if it works without it. Maybe it's a connection issue. It's supposed to be a 12-volt fan, so I'm moving it to 12. Yeah, so the fan is defective. I can't can't get this fan to work, so it's kind of useless comparison. But since the fan is defective, but I know the yeah, the fan is kind of defective here. God damn it. Can't do the test because the fan is defective. Okay. Well, what we gotta do then, just for the fun of it, take out the fan, take out everything, and yeah, let's test this baby. Okay, without the fan. But what I may do actually, just put a regular small fan in front of it, just to kind of blow the hot air out. Let's see if I could get that. I know I have a small fan here. Alright. Well, I don't have a fan to try also. Here we go. Okay, let's try this big one, I guess. Big mofo. Okay. Alright, how I'm gonna fit this here. Alright. Okay. Look, I don't want all of it. All. Okay, let's turn it on. Let's see if it works. Okay, well, this is not gonna affect this fan should not affect the temperature by much, only to help dissipate the heat from the, since I can't get the fan to work with this model. So what we're gonna do, let this stand like this. Need to create a stand for it. Since it's a smaller one, you need to make it stand up for some reason. Right. No, I don't want to use this actually. Just use a tape. Think I should use a tape? No. Not a tape. Oh. Okay. I think I got it to. Okay. I need to make it stand, but I don't know how to get it to stand. Alright. Stand but not cover the back, that's my point. Alright. So, come on, stand. Come on. Stand for me. Yeah, okay, doesn't want to stand. Okay, so what I will do, forget standing it, just for safety, I guess I put, it's not gonna affect much because the fan is not even touching it. See, I put it like this. So maybe, see, I have a heatsink. You guys see I have a heatsink, okay? Oh fuck. Alright, so how are we gonna do this now? I really need something, man. Okay, let's get my box here. And I'm gonna put some clay maybe just to hold it a little bit in place. Yeah, here we go. Got it. So same shit. What I'm gonna do is alright, so the setup, as you guys see, is working. Without fan now, we're doing this. Okay guys, this is an improvisation. Okay, let's see. Is it getting cold? Well, 11 volt now. 11 something. Well, I should make it 12, right? Like, just to be fair, it's 12 now. Okay. It's gonna explode or no? Well, I don't know. We'll see if it's gonna explode. I just want to feel this. Is it getting too hot or no? It's actually not. I don't feel any heat on the heatsink itself. Okay, let's see. So I'm shining this at the heatsink. There's no heat at the heatsink. So it looks like the heatsink is working good, eh? Alright. I want to see if this is gonna get colder. That's my interest. Maybe the peltier plate is not working. Then we're fucked. Is it working? Come on, peltier plate. You're getting 12 volt. Come on, Mr. Peltier. Alright, so failed experiment, I guess. Or maybe this heat sink here, we should remove the shit. Alright. Oh fuck, that's why. Fuck me. Yeah. So, you know what the problem is? It's actually heating up instead of cooling down. Now, so 42 degree. So it's not touching the heatsink. Failed experiment. And you can see what happened to the holy fuck. See, it's melting. The modeling clay is melting because of the heat. Holy shit, I'm gonna stop this. Yeah, we will stop this. So film experiment failed. So I guess I don't know if I should try again with thermal grease instead of this shit. Yeah, I will try again with the thermal grease. And you know the reason why, because it's not making contact with the heatsink. The peltier plate is not making contact with the heatsink. So this is also another issue why this experiment not working. So if I could get it to work to contact the heatsink, and I'll use thermal paste, and then it will probably work. And if I could get a fan also to work, so I'll have to do all these modifications. I will see. I'll have to order some fans from eBay, and yeah, and redesign this heatsink so to make it more flat. So does it work? It may not work. So does this experiment work? Does this heatsink work? I don't know. For now it doesn't. So thanks guys, thanks for watching. Yeah, thanks. I will keep you updated if I make any updates, any upgrades, any modification. I will let you know if it works or it doesn't, but for now it doesn't. So we found out. Thanks.